To perform this work, you will need to first safely raise and support the vehicle, as well as remove the front brake pads. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with those tasks. With the brake pads removed, you will need to remove the caliper from the rotor by removing the two 19mm bolts, red arrows, that connect it to the spindle. Once the bolts are removed, use care as the caliper can fall. Remove the caliper from the spindle and rotor. Make sure to hang the caliper safely up out of the way, red arrow. Never let the caliper hang by the brake line. You will need to remove the dust cap. Use a large flathead screwdriver and a hammer and gently tap the cap forward and off, red arrow. Turn the rotor and tap it several places on the cap to keep it from binding. With the cap off, you will want to clean all the extra grease off of the end of the spindle so you can get the locking collar. Rotate the hub until the detent in the hub is in line with the locking collar. Use a 6mm Allen and loosen the locking collar, red arrow. With the locking collar loose, you can spin it on the threads on the spindle, red arrow. There is a slotted washer behind the locking collar, yellow arrow, that sits in a groove in the spindle, green arrow. You are going to pull the rotor and hub straight off of the spindle. When you pull the hub and rotor off the spindle, yellow arrow, together the front bearing will fall out, red arrow, so be prepared and do not let it fall or get dirty. Take the hub and rotor to your bench. There are 5 bolts through the back of the disc that help hold it to the hub, red arrow. Use two 13mm sockets. One socket is used to hold the bolts, red arrow, and one is used to remove the nuts and washers in the front side of the hub, yellow arrow. With the nuts and bolts removed, you can separate the disc from the hub. Before installing the new rotor, make sure to clean the mounting surface on the hub with a wire brush so it is good and flat, red arrow. Installation is the reverse of removal. When setting the tension on the front bearing, you turn the locking collar until you can just turn the thrust washer with the tip of a screwdriver. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.